Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So we have tagged this trend line here, albeit after hours, but we definitely have tagged the trend line. There is also a level here we need to pay attention to, and that is that swing low there. So technically, I think you should get some buyers off here for a move to the upside. I'm just a little bit cautious. So inside bar, engulfing bar on the 8 hour, and a break below, a swing low here. Ultimately, that can be seen as a double top. And double top measured move is a little bit further down. Now, I don't think there's much down there. We'll have a look at that on the lower time frame, but I don't think there's much down there to warrant that anyway. Oscillators grip to the upside, in and amongst the moving averages. This is sideways. I'm really not that keen on it. So if we get down to the 3 hour, you'll see we've had a 3 hour dip and then onto structure, and after hours we're still kind of just floundering about here. Now the important thing for me here is we had a wedge break here which failed. So, and now we've sort of broken to the downside. So we had let's not call it a wedge, it's a channel. We had a channel. You can see we broke out. A pullback would have been bought. A lot of retail traders would have bought that pullback, and then would have had stops all the way down here. So those stops are all being triggered, and now that the institutions have taken the retail traders' money, you'll probably find a reversal. So I'm kind of in two minds here, and I think if we get down to the hour, you'll see where my thought process is. So firstly, barbed wire. Okay, then we got the structure break here, which was a pretty solid structure break as far as I was concerned, and moving averages all in the right place. Oscillators weren't quite, they were just sort of hovering in the middle, but great opportunity to buy there. Didn't work out, would have failed, because you wouldn't have bought the break, you would have bought the retest, which would have been here. And now we promptly moved to the downside. So for me, we're probably just going to flounder around here. We've got quite a bit of noise coming out this week, and at the same time we've got earnings season kicking off, and then we've got an energy crisis, and we've got a property market crisis in China. So there is so much noise, so much fear, and that is what happens when there's fear. There are sell-offs. So not that it's a massive sell-off. I mean, it's really, just take it from where we opened. Would have been to there. Okay, 86 points. Sorry, 0.86%. So almost 1% down, but it was probably more than a 1% swing with this break and retest the downside. So I think the volatility is what's going to hurt you at the moment, and you could, because technically, even though we fake out to the upside, fake out to the downside of this channel, we still haven't broken below the lows here. So this uptrend, this is still a retracement of the uptrend. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. If you just draw a straight line and forget all the noise, you'll see up, down, onto structure. Should be another leg up coming. I'm not really keen to play that game just yet. I want the moving averages to support me, otherwise I'm not in on this. So that's kind of my confused view this morning. I think it's probably wiser just to sit on the sides. I did try to take a trade yesterday. It was in the Telegram channel. It didn't work out. Went against me pretty quickly. And so whenever that happens, especially when I know it's the right trade to take, and we get stopped out, then I know that there's more to this than what we're actually seeing. So rather just wait and wait for the noise to settle. Wait for the politicians to get their positions in, and wait for them to start generating the noise, and then you should see some movement in the direction we're looking for. So for me at the moment, this is really just sit on hands. I suspect we're going to get back into that channel, and then once we're back in the channel, I wouldn't be too surprised to see it fake out to the upside or try and break to the upside again a second time. But yeah, that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. I think this trend line is probably going to hold. It has held for quite a few days. So I think that's where we are. Yeah, I think that's kind of my view at the moment. Nothing else I can really add to that. Right now, it's sit quietly and wait and see what happens. Anyway, enough rambling from me this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.